Hello and good morning everyone. So today is the first trading session of this week. So let's get started with today's top stocks and news. The first one is Bajaj Auto, where the company's net profit is up by 24% at 2,479 crores. Revenue is again up by 13.7% at 14,922 crores. EBITDA is also again up by 15% and margins are reported at 20.4% versus 20.2% on yearly basis. The next stock is Trent, where the company's net profit is up by 11.3% at 373 crores. Revenue is again up by 15.9% at 4,807 crores. EBITDA is again up by 26.5% at 817 crores and margins are reported at 17% versus 15.5% on yearly basis. The next stock is Torrent Pharmaceuticals, where the company's net profit is up by 30.4% at 591 crores. Revenue is again up by 14.3% at 3,302 crores. EBITDA is up by 15.3% at 1,083 crores and margins are reported at 32.8% versus 32.5% on yearly basis. The next stock is Nykaa, where the company's net profit is reported at 34.4 crores versus 10 crores. Revenue is up by 25% at 2,346 crores. EBITDA is up by 53% and margins are reported at 6.7% versus 5.5%. The next stock is Petronet LNG, where the company's net profit is down by 6% at 806 crores. Revenue is again down by 7.3% at 11,009 crores. EBITDA is down by 3.7% and margins are reported at 10.15% versus 9.76% on yearly basis. The next stock which you need to look at is Nalco, where the company's net profit is up by 37% at 1,430 crores. Revenue is up by 31.5%. EBITDA is up by 25% and margins are reported at 45% versus 38.7% on yearly basis. The next stock is Kalyan Jewellers, where the company's net profit is up by 99.5% at 260 crores. Revenue is again up by 37% at 7,856 crores. EBITDA is up by 56% and margins are reported at 6.3% versus 5.3% on yearly basis. The next stock is JSW Cement, where the company's net profit is reported at 86 crores versus the loss of 64 crores on yearly basis. Revenue is again up by 17.4% at 1,436 crores. EBITDA is reported at 267 crores versus 124 crores and margins are reported at 18.6% versus 10.1% on Y&Y basis. The next stock which you need to look at in today's trading session is Swiggy, because company's board approves fundraising via QIP and they are going to raise up to 10,000 crores. The next stock is Biocon, because US FDA issued 2 observations for API unit Visakhapatnam, AP. The US conducted a GMP inspection from November 3 to 7, 2025. The next stock is Lupin, because Lupin Bioresearch Center received 0 observation from US FDA after the inspection and assessment. The next stock which you need to look at is Ashoka Buildcon, because company received LOA from Northern Railway project. The next stock is Hindustan Aeronautics, because company enters into agreement with General Electric for supply of 113 numbers of F404 GE engines and support package program. So these were some of the stocks which you need to look at in today's trading session. Thank you. Bye-bye.